士とはいえ、あの男はオイラたちの恩用だ。
このような了承を台無しにしてはなりません。
ここに貴様の居場所はない。
源氏の栄光を取り戻すのは私だ。
Our ancestors took the first step into outer space.
Started completely.
They set foot on the edge of the solar system with warp drives. Yet interstellar travel was still beyond reach. That is, until a high-energy space warping experiment changed the course of our history. A resonance point of war space was found, and millions of beacons were sent into detection.
2, 1.
The experiment took hundreds of years, until an echo from far away broke the silence. With it came the tunnel between two star systems, and a long-awaited exit was located, leading us to the other side of the galaxy. As more and more tunnels were found at Lagrange points, they've gradually adopted the name Lagrange nodes. Technologies, industries, and the capital we offered, and the experiment of mass object transmission succeeded. We thrived and prospered in space. Proxima Centauri, about 4 light-years away from the solar system, was chosen as the location for the first giant stargate. The two-way stargate brought us adventures and opportunities, losses and regrets, conflicts and compromises. As more and more exits were marked within the galaxy,
Message received. A new stellar system has been found.
a new map was created,
Successful through the Pioneer's Gate.
the Lagrange network.
Attention. Entry permission from Antonio's
It is the start of a new journey,
Warp drive module initiated. Registration to enter required first.
and the beginning of a great era.
The eternal night befalls once more. Hunger, cold, and death loom over us. Mighty Arden, reveal yourself and grant us hope. Longships are prepared for the voyage ahead. Let us set sail for the glory of Faran.
Hello everyone, I'm MT5, a member of the Lost Light development team. Some of you may know me from the official Discord channels. Today, I will introduce you to this survival shooting game, Lost Light, which I participated in developing. Warfare, progression, competition, these are the core elements of Lost Light. We have invested a lot of effort in these three perspectives to provide players with the most realistic war experience. All the firearms, mods, and items in Lost Light have prototypes in real life. The current 5 firearm types include dozens of firearms. Each one supports up to 12 modifiable parts, all with different attributes, and players can modify them to fit different battlefield environments. Lost Light follows the principles of realism in character design. The design is inspired by real-life objects, and in the progress of designing gear, we also pay attention to the worn-out marks. Because the story takes place in the near future, our design incorporates about 10% of the futuristic elements, such as the unique Firefly Squad's armband and the astronaut outfit. To fully describe the top combatant in high resolution, Lost Light innovatively applied art technology in a mobile game to restore the gleam in the character's eyes. Lost Light currently offers 12 different level sets of armors and helmets for players to combine at their will. Different armor materials and textures have different impact sound effect and special effect. Not only blood and fire, but warfare is also a torrent of countless individuals converging. In a state of war, individual emotions and interactions will be magnified infinitively. From there, we begin to think about how players could experience the complex emotions of war in Lost Light, rather than merely chasing the kill. When injured, can you risk exposing your coordinates and send a distress signal? When faced with a stranger on the ground, can you reach out, lend a hand, and form a temporary squad with them? There is no right or wrong choice. Everything is completely up to the players. But every choice you make, no matter how small it is, will determine your experience in Lost Light. Lost Light is currently in soft launch in some regions, and will be available in more regions in the near future. We welcome you to follow us and pre-register the game by all means. We are insignificant individuals in this big world, but in the world of Lost Light, we connect with each other. A whole new war experience will be forged through this. Finally, I look forward to seeing you all in the game.
Mastery. Is it the bond between man and machine? Is it the intuition when selecting the perfect balance of components?
Are these the definition of mastery? No, it is simply you. But mastery can only be measured against real opponents from all over the world. Customization. Achieve mastery over the infinite ways to customize your car. Control. True mastery is only ever achieved when the highest caliber of challenge is met with unwavering focus. Competition. Expand your mastery on the world stage as you dominate an international roster of rivals. As you become the racing master.
Two things fill the mind with ever new and increasing admiration and awe. The more often and steadily we reflect upon them. The starry heavens above me, and the moral law within me.
I am Yan Zheng.
I'm the last surviving member of Rescue Team 101. I need your help.
A year ago, a great disaster befell humanity. We were unprepared and left broken. We never stopped fighting, but we still kept losing ground. In our fight for survival, we gave up everything we had. We abandoned our cities, leaving civilization behind. The virus took over and turned our cities into its breeding ground, a place for it to evolve.
If it fully evolved, every breath we take may end our lives.
Then, there'll be nowhere left to hide. But there is still hope. We still have one last chance. Hope resides here, in this very city.
It may just be a 1 in a million shot. But if we succeed, the days of fleeing in despair like rats will end. We must stand on our feet again, as humans. Pick up your weapons and fight. For humanity.
Should we fail, we might die. Or worse, become the infected. But at least, we won't go down without a fight. All survivors, come back to the city. We can still fight against time and destiny. I repeat, this is Rescue Team 101, calling from Levin City. I need your help.